Yo, you know what you're here for. You've read the title. That's right. We're going to get into this easy drift build too for you to get that C3 going. And you're going to love the hell out of it because it's going to get you easy wins every time. All you do is follow what you just watched with the drifting. And you're going to be crushing at high scores easily. Obviously, if you're on a stick, this is going to help you tremendously. So let's get into it. Please, if you're new here, drop a sub. If you've liked the video and it felt that informative, please hit that like button. And let's get into this. And in this part of the video now, I'll show you how everything is basically stanced out to suspension, to the body, to the transmission, and then to the engine, obviously. And we're going to build this to be a C4 build, as you can see already. It's, well, no, I'm sorry, a C3 build. Damn, guys, can you keep it down back there? We're trying to film the video here. Alright, so, yeah, C3 build so that we can do the easy savages. If you want to build this up, obviously, you can from here, but the way this car drives and handles it's a perfect C3 build car. And yeah, let's get into this shit. So right away, obviously, we're going to keep our spacers. I'm going with a 285/25 R20, which is, you know, the 20-inch rim. And yes, I'm going the same size on the rear. So we're going the same, and then I'm putting the -5 stretches on here, just so I get a little more tire, so that I can let out some air on the front tires here, and then maximize my air. Not too much, but I mean, you can make it more if you want. Obviously, you could go like so, and this will still be pretty good. I don't know if you want to go maximum tire because you know, a little bit too slippery. But I've found having it near this area here has been pretty good. So. Plus, it makes, you know, I feel like more air makes that tire slide more. So yeah, we don't have our rear wheels set out too far, going crazy or anything like past the fenders, or the front, or even the front tires of the spacing. We kind of kept it clean here, not too crazy. Obviously, when you turn, it's probably gonna clip a tiny bit, but you know, it's a game. Alright, so let's get to our suspension. Now, you can maximize this all out if you want to. It's not really going to change too much doing so. Most of the stuff I did max out, but obviously here we kept our arms, you know, at the elite level, and a few other parts. Just because, like I said, I could, but I don't need the stabilization too much. I want the car to kind of be what it is here. So, yeah. And other than that, obviously, we're just maxing everything out. And then for our suspension, we leave the front spring at its normal stiffness, or I'm sorry, normal length, and then we just lower the stiffness just a tiny bit. So again, we're adding a little bit of sway to the car, so when it leans, you know, we want it to lean. Then we're giving that full camber in the front just because I want that full Adam LZ drift stance going on here with this car. I don't know if the cameras of the cars honestly affect how these drift so much, because they seem to get them nice high. I like them every single time, just for as far as the camber. Caster, I'm keeping this all the way down because I'm not using a wheel, I'm using a stick. And this allows for me to basically get maximum angle without spinning out too easily. So, and of course my Ackerman is all the way down also. Again, if you're kind of spinning out, you can adjust the accrement to help out with that too. That's if you want to. I mean, obviously, if you're trying to get like backies or something like, but I would say that you would want a higher powered car for that, more torque, so you could pull through the backies. And of course, we got our steering angle at maximum because we want to be able to get that tire all the way sideways. Maximum angle. And then with our rear, we just again reduce the stiffness to the middle here a little bit. Just lower, not too bad. And then we reduce some of that camber from lowering it down, so that we're getting full tire touch. Obviously, it might change the radius a little bit from loading, but it shouldn't. We didn't really mess with dampering or anything like that because you don't really need to with drift cars like this. And I've done no body mods. We've kept it all full body, but we did do a little bit of weight reduction, and we put the Elite tank. This is only to reduce the C4 down to the C3 and get that 249. Honestly, while allowing you to put more parts on your engine, higher grade, to get more power and torque out of it. And then we go into our transmission. Again, no swap here, no need. And then we got our Elite clutch, obviously. And I always go welded diff. Other people choose differently, but I'm just keeping it simple with the welded diff. And then obviously we ultimate our gears so that we can set our gears where we want them. And then you don't need to rest with this because, we want a rear-wheel drive car anyway for drifting. So then we maximize our final drive for, gears. We want to run through gears. And then first and second, obviously we put them all weight up because we just want to kind of get through those. Get the tires spinning, And then the third gear is probably our most important one here because this is our ride gear. This is a good set, but if you really wanted to, you could bring this up a little bit and then reduce it down to like here, and it's still gonna be nice. I run it here anyway because it's fine for me, the speed. And then of course our fourth gear. Again, you can do the same thing. You could up it a tiny bit if you wanted to. Just don't go too far. Because you don't want to really be in fourth gear for most of your drifting. You want to be in that third gear. And if you leave it automatic, it's going to be easy for you. Then I just turn my reverse and transmission slip all the way down. Of course, reverse all the way up because I want to be able to, if I need to, reverse entry stuff. Simple. And then we're going to get to the final part here, our engine parts. And then again, no engine swap because we're keeping it low in that C3 area. If I wanted to go to C4 Plus, I would probably engine swap this car to 2J. Or maybe even LS, but maybe. That'd probably be like for maximum. So yeah, we're going to go ECU Sport. And obviously, I bought a few other things because, I was tweaking. Trying to make it perfect. So yeah, ECU turbo on racing, and then pretty sure I put everything else on racing all the way down. Yeah, and this gives you the perfect points. Pretty simple. Racing settings, sport ECU. And then we're going to get into our RPM. We want to max out, and our torque we're going to leave down because if we move our torque up, we get that +1 and we lose we lose it. I guess maybe what I could do is, if I wanted to, I could up the gas tank and then up the torque. Uh, but then I don't know. It just seems to be working fine for me like this. So this is what I've had it at. But yeah, there we go. Our pretty simple C3 build for my Adam LZ style Drift HQ livery car here. And I mean, I'm pretty happy with this. What this car's come out with. I do the savages all the time with this car and never fail. So yeah, I guess if you've liked this video, please subscribe. If this has helped you out, please drop a like. Maybe so this way it gets to more people and they'll see that, yeah, this is a good build, this is a good car, and you can have some fun with it. Who knows? Maybe I'll even do other levels of up or builds with this settings with higher. Go to the C4 and the C5. I don't know. This probably would be a pretty good C5 car if you drop all the weight out of the body, because the main thing with that is those C5s are uphills too, and you definitely got to get that torque and that lightness of the car. But alright, thank you for watching.